All right, so not taking any more work for this year. So 2021 is pretty much a wrap. Still got work to do, don't get me wrong. Let's go over some things. All right, guys. All right, we're going to do the good and the bad for this year. I know it's only November, but at the same time, I'm not booking any more work. We're pretty much done. I have work to do. I'll be working through December, but we are done. And that's probably one of the good things about 2020. We're going to do the good, and then I'll get in on all the bad. There's more bad than there is good this year. But one of the good things is I'm booked. I've got 2 large jobs, and I can do some smaller work, but I'm pretty much booked for the next year. So 2023 is when I have open months, not. But 2022, I have open weeks, but not months. So that's the good thing. Also, business is good. 2021 business was. I had business, that's for sure. I did almost a 900 square foot deck, which was fantastic. That was a good learning experience. Underbid that job, by the way. Customer got a hell of a deal on it, but at the same time, I got a good experience, and I got to deal with some picky inspectors for sure. So I charged this year. I started charging for estimates, like just straight across the board, and it's not going on site unless I have to. I've gone on site a couple times because it's super local to my house, no big deal, and for friends and family, of course. But charge for your time, absolutely. If you guys wanted my rates, $250 for up to, I think, like up to $20,000 as far as the, because you're gonna know how much money it's gonna take. $500 from 20 to 50, and then 1% of the guesstimate estimate of the job after that. So that's for the estimate. That's what I charge up front. I send over an invoice. They can pay it through QuickBooks, or they write me a check or cash card, whatever it is. That's been helping out for sure. And it also helps out with the tire kickers, because I've gotten away with, some people want me to come out and jump through hoops, and I don't do that. I got another year of experience. It's been a great year for experience for sure. Absolutely. There's, things that I'm doing bigger and bigger jobs now, which is great. Which, when I started this thing out, there's no way I was going to do these type of jobs. Absolutely no way. Like you go from building a wall or hanging a TV to, you're building out entire mother-in-law suites and doing plans and submitting stuff to townships, all that good stuff. So, that was 2021 is busy. I booked out, obviously in 2021, I booked out another year of work pretty much. So I'm thankful for that. The Ron Paul Total Station has been an absolute asset. I built that this year, and it's been great. Absolutely been great. I would definitely recommend everybody do that one. It's helped out. Right now it's on a job site, ready to work. We're going to be going there the rest of this week, and obviously next week too, be using it. The table saw and the miter saw integration has been fantastic. It's so far I'd say 99% great, because the 1% is the weight. Other than that, it's fantastic. My contract has been great. It saved me a bunch of time and hassle, and I can refer to it for when I do have hassle. It's been a good documentation as far as source of what can and can't happen, all that good stuff on the job site. So highly recommend a contract. Mine has been great. I've been leaning on it this year for sure, as you guys probably know. What else? As far as good, we made money this year. Not near, but I'm going to go into the bad, because this is definitely this is the worst year of being in business for myself. So let's go into the bad. The thing about this year is I had multiple jobs going on at one time, and a few of those jobs are basically from 2020, because they they're longer, there's delays. A lot of it's on me. I'm not managing them. I'm saying yes to them in the first place. But at the same time, if customers are supplying materials, either they get the wrong kind, they change their mind, or they're just material delays, and then I have to, there's nothing for us to do for a certain amount of time. And and that's basically it. So from now on, either I'm supplying all the materials or the customer supplying all the materials, but there's going to be a clause. You have to have the materials on site before I even start the project. As long as we're within, a week, I'm saying you don't need to have all your kitchen cabinets on site, but at the same time, they better be en route when we're demoing, kind of thing. So, and all materials too. So that's basically multiple jobs at one time eats up my day. Like if I go to a job, spend a couple hours, go to another job, so it's just not efficient. Absolutely. that killed this year. Absolutely, just man, it kills my efficiency, kills everything. Low profits, spending so much money on gas, getting to certain areas, and also having jobs that are 45 minutes to an hour away. I had one that was, an hour and a half round trip if I was lucky, and that just eats in my miles, eats my gas, all that kind of stuff. So, and I didn't, a year of driving back and forth, not every day, but it eats out of time. I only have the 24 hours like everybody else does in the day, and family takes up some of that time, and work obviously does too. And if I'm driving, I'm not working. So that was a big mistake for this year. That was the biggest mistake of this year so far. Well, I'm not gonna make any more, but multiple jobs, don't do it. I mean, smaller jobs, fantastic. I plan on doing, I'll have one big job, but I'll have smaller jobs that way, because big jobs, they have downtime, waiting for inspection, waiting for, posts and beams, concrete. If I'm on other people's schedules for contractors, stuff like that, then I can have smaller work to keep myself busy and my employee as well. So, but 2 large projects at one time, no, absolutely not. No needy customers, like, just trying to keep that, nip that in the bud. I do have a second phone, which is fantastic. That's one of the better things I did this year as well, going back to the good. I have 2 phones, a business phone and a personal phone. Keep business, personal. That way I can kind of turn it off. Leave my work phone in the truck and just not worry about it for a weekend kind of thing. So now, next thing, hiring bad contractors. You guys know, I'll probably put in a link in the description eventually, but hiring bad contractors. I had a contractor get me fired. So I have good contractors now, thankfully. I think I got my, my footings down as far as, great subs that I can just plan ahead of time. We're good to go. So, but one did cost me so much headache, and not, got me fired from a job. Like I said, that was another big issue with this year as well. And working on weekends, if I have subs working on the weekends, it means I'm working on the weekends, because they're always going to have phone calls and stuff like that. So from now on, like, there's not going to be any weekend work unless I'm like dedicated to a Saturday or a Sunday to get something done for the next week or something like that. Because it's always, it's usually, hey, they can work, and there's always phone calls. There's like, hey, he wasn't showing up, or he didn't, something happened. So we're just not going to do it. It just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. So we're just not gonna. It's Monday through Thursday. I'm taking Fridays for personal, as far as getting books and stuff done, which I'll get into in a second. But at the same time, no. If usually weekends don't work out for people who, even work weekends. Sometimes they wake up late or something like that. So we're just gonna say no, absolutely not. If they can't do it if they can't do it on the weekday, then I can find somebody else to do the job, kind of thing. So overbooking myself. Multiple jobs, because jobs run long, so I got to start other jobs. It was a snowball effect. So we're not going to do that anymore. It's just, I don't want to do it. It hurts my profits, pretty big, hurts my profits pretty vastly. And also it's so stressful. It really is. Trying to manage so many jobs and making sure everybody's happy, and then nobody turns out to be happy, kind of thing. So, we're going to not overbook myself this coming year. That's for sure. It's not going to happen. I say no a lot. That's another thing. The good of this last year, saying no to customers. Yeah, that's not going to happen. No, change order, yes, all that kind of stuff. So raising, the bad is I didn't raise my prices enough this year. I should have raised my prices even more, but I did raise them some, but I should have raised them more, which going into 2022, I will be raising them. Obviously inflation's here. It's Biden's America. Congratulations. So gas prices are up, inflation's here, so I got to raise my prices as well. So it is what it is. Everything's going to cost more money. I'm glad lumber prices have come down, but we got to raise our prices, right? So this has been the worst year for my in business as far as profit wise. This has been the worst year. So it went down this year because managing so much on my plate, nothing gets done, kind of thing. So we're gonna nip that in the butt coming 2022, one job at a time, saying no to most everything. I don't want to do work. There's just no, there's so my time, like I need to, like when I'm here in my house, like I hardly have time to make video, or like you can see in the YouTube channel, I don't have time here for business. So I'm gonna have to do business when I'm out of the house. So I'll do business during the work day, just work later, just take my computer with me, use hotspots, get that done. Because when I get home, there's so many distractions and so much stuff that I can't get anything done here. Not that I can't get anything. It's just there's limited time here for sure. So next thing bad about this year is QuickBooks. You'll see here, I'm far behind on QuickBooks. I'm probably at least 16 man hours behind on QuickBooks, entering data and putting stuff, which I'll get to. I mean, spend a weekend, boom, knock it out. But at the same time, I need to nip that in the butt. I'll probably hire somebody, but at the same time, I just need to learn I need to learn QuickBooks. Or I've noticed that there's certain things I don't like about QuickBooks. So I might be going to like Market or, something else as far as, tracking my customers and entering receipts and stuff like that. Because right now, there's not like I have to manually job cost. I can see my profits for a job and everything like that. Because there's not a way in QuickBooks that I know of that I can do per invoice and see it per invoice. It gives me the total of like my entire bank account and everything, but I want per job to see where I stood, and see if if my employee is taking too much time on a job or not enough time, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's another thing bad about this year is my QuickBooks. But at the same time, there's always room for improvement. But this was a pretty bad year for me. Not gonna lie, this is the worst year. And if we have another year like this, then I'll be just finding a regular job. That's for sure. But there's ways, there's means. I just need to work harder, make smarter decisions. And this was definitely a learning experience for me, you guys. This was a lot of man hours, a lot of stressful hours this year. So, but those jobs are falling off my schedule. We're getting them taken care of. So we're going to go onesie twosies and not overbook myself for sure. So I think that's all I got for this video, you guys. So for 2022, raising my prices, the goals, this is what I'm doing. It's not really goals, raising my prices. I'm going to be making, it's going to be hard not to make more money than I made this year, but I'll make more money. And then we're going to have make higher profits, less jobs. And that's basically work less. I want to keep it. We're going to do 4 days a week. So Monday through Thursday, for my employees. And Friday will be me just for like an admin day. If I need to catch up on anything, it's gonna be my estimates, contracts, stuff like that. Working, I'm be taking smaller jobs, but at the same time, I'm gonna be lowering my skill set. I'm not gonna be doing everything, and just keep everything in front of me, and not get behind on anything. So, and just push stuff out if I need to. I can push. Hey, that TV mounting job, if you want us to do it, it's going to be a month away, not tomorrow, not next week. It's going to be, you're going to be looking at 28 plus days out. So that's all I got, you guys. Next year's going to be it's going to be better. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be spending some more time on this YouTube, so you have better content out there. We'll invest a little bit, especially when the holiday season comes, with better equipment, better editing, all that good stuff. So like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What's your best thing about the 2021? What's the worst thing about 2021 in your business? And here's the 2022.